Hey Kyle, how you doing, man?
Hey Matt Miller, how's it going?
I'm doing great. We are here taking a look at the brand new Mass Effect 3 multiplayer pack.
All right.
The Rebellion pack, I believe it's called. A bunch of new classes, 2 new maps. BioWare's been doing a pretty cool job of rolling out some new content for this game as people have been continuing to play over these recent weeks, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, it really seems to have stayed alive.
Yeah,
like it
for
hasn't
sure.
dropped
Well, I'm
off
still
the
playing
radar.
it every week, which
Yeah?
is something else because I have lots of other games that I could check out, but I still find myself coming in every couple days, play with some friends, and this will give me a good reason to come back. It's another 2 full new maps. This is one of the new ones, Firebase Jade, set on the Solarian homeworld, which people from the campaign will remember. I think it's called Surkesh or something like that.
And should we talk about who you're playing with?
Yeah, this is one of the new human vanguard classes. He's got this crazy energy whip thing that he's got going on.
Yeah, I saw a pit when we were loading the screen up. I saw it and I was like, oh, you got the Iron Man thing.
That's right.
It looks like Mickey Rourke from Iron Man 2. It looks like his kind of weapon.
It's totally Whiplash, right?
Yeah, Whiplash. That guy.
Yeah. So like the base human vanguard, he's got the biotic charge thing going on.
And I mean, the Whiplash thing. I mean, that's not in the single player at all, right? I mean, unless I
don't
totally
think
missed
so.
that, right?
I don't remember seeing the whip thing from any of the characters in single player. Maybe I missed it somewhere, but it's pretty cool.
I mean, it's pretty memorable. I feel like if I had seen it, I would have remembered it. But I if it is new, which I'm pretty sure it is, that's cool that they're adding entirely new attacks like that for your characters. Rather than just pulling stuff from the single player and kind of sticking it in the multiplayer.
Agreed. So I'm running around in here with Reiner and Joe, are my 2 silent partners. You can just see that huge body.
Nice.
That huge flying body over there. That was one of them, presumably hurting somebody pretty badly. Let's see what we can do to this guy.
Are there new objectives?
Cool, I got him. Yeah, I think there are new objectives, actually, yeah. We don't know what... we haven't run into any of them yet. This is actually our first time playing this new map, so we're just getting to know these new characters. I should note that at least my character here is leveled. He's like level 20 because it's my normal vanguards are leveled. But... Oh, that was cool.
Was that teamwork?
No, that was just me using my little lash thing. It
cool.
pulled him to me. I'm also using one of the new assault rifles here. One of the new Cerberus rifles, which is pretty cool. Got a scope on it. But I kind of like my lash thing. I'm not sure I'm going to use very much of my weapons on this match. I may just...
Yeah, I want to see more of those.
I may just do this from...
those attacks.
Oh,
are
I
cool.
missed him. That was bad.
Guns are boring. He needs bullets when you can do
Bam. Got him.
that. Can you whiplash him? Can you Iron Man 2 him?
No, let's try. Oh, somebody else got him for me. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That'll do.
All right, we're doing pretty good here. We are on bronze, though, so don't be too impressed with us.
Or you should have just lied. Does it say anywhere?
We're on gold, everybody.
Well, actually, there's a new mode, platinum.
That's right. We're on platinum now.
You just die immediately. Everyone just
Okay.
kills
This is
themselves.
a new objective here. Objects recovered. So it looks like we got to go pick something up.
Oh, okay.
maybe?
And bring it back? Or okay. There you go. That guy's day just got ruined.
So it looks like Joe has something. You're carrying it.
What is he doing? What is that weapon?
Joe is using the new particle rifle. What is this gonna do?
It's kind of like
okay, get to the drop-off zone.
that Halo. Was it Halo 2? They had the golden shower weapon. It's kind of like that, but green.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking? I don't know what that weapon's actually called.
I don't know either.
Ben Hansen is just shaking his head at me like I dreamed up this weapon.
All right, we recovered an object.
It's like yellow lasers everywhere. Yeah, Ben Hansen doesn't believe me. Yeah, get that guy.
I'm liking that attack. Okay, we got another object to go recover. I kind of like this new objective. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I feel like those kind of got tired because it was like destroy the specific enemies and hold the spot, and then just like hit those 3 areas were kind of like it was just those three just mixed up constantly.
So you can see it looks like I'm having to go pretty slow when I'm carrying this thing. It won't let me sprint.
Oh, okay.
But once I get it into the target area, I immediately recover it. So we completed that objective. Way to go, us.
That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I like this.
Well, I like it especially because after this many weeks of playing the game, I'm definitely ready to do some other things.
Yeah. And this is a paid download, right? Because like most of the DLC has been free for Mass Effect.
I think
right?
it's another free download.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
I think they're trying hard not to splinter their community. And so, although you still are paying credits to unlock these new character classes, you're not having to actually pay to get the new maps or the new objectives or anything like that.
I mean, that seems fair because you have the option of paying for the what are they called? The packs where you kind of get the random stuff.
Exactly.
So it's like if
I mean, I'm sure they're still making a lot of money on those packs as people buy them, and because there's these new character classes as well as a bunch of new weapons, it's another reason for people to go and spend money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a pretty smart little business plan they've got going on. Well, we've gotten to see a little bit of these characters in this map. After we finish this wave, I'm gonna just do this one more time. It's really fun.
Yeah, that's a cool attack. That is pretty awesome.
And then I figure we can maybe go and try out the other map. After we finish this.
Yeah, I think you worked that, dude.
Cool. Looks like you got to aim the lash pretty carefully. Nice.
Oh, you can pull the shield?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Did you know that was gonna happen?
No, well, now I know. And I'm gonna totally do this to this guy. Oh, yeah, like that.
He's probably okay. He can recover.
Well, I like this character class. I think I could see myself actually playing with this guy a little bit. There's something really satisfying about just grabbing somebody and pulling them across the screen.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, it's one thing to sort of force push them away,
right.
But to just sort of pick them up and like, I guess
Fling
it's
them
kind of
around
like
with a
Mortal
whip.
Kombat, get over here kind of thing.
So let's
With
quit
slightly
out.
less violence.
And we'll be back in just a second to take a look at a couple other characters and the other map. All right, so now we are taking a look at another character class. We're going to try another map out of the new Mass Effect 3 multiplayer stuff that's part of this Rebellion pack. You can see right now, this is a pretty cool new character, totally new race, right? The Vorcha. Remember them in the actual campaign at all?
I do.
Yeah.
I recall them.
So here they are, and we get to actually play in multiplayer with them. I'll show you the powers quick. This is a Vorcha soldier. He's got this thing called Bloodlust that sends him flying into a frenzy, increasing pretty much everything. Flamer, so like a flame attack. Carnage is one that shows up with a couple of the other classes, I think. And then these are Vorcha Resilience and Fitness. Both give him survivability, effectively.
What do you think those holes are on the top of his head?
Breathing? I think that's his nose.
Yeah?
Let's go with
I
nose.
would guess that.
All right. So we'll go ahead and hop in. Once again, Reiner and Joe have been kind enough to join us, and we're going to go take on some Geth at Firebase Goddess.
So this is another place from the single player, I assume,
This
right?
is the Asari homeworld. So it's a place we got to visit in the single player game. But I guess we'll see. This is the first time we're playing this map, so we'll see what it's like.
Were you kind of annoyed that they only had the one loading screen?
They could have used some more loading screens. That's a good point, Kyle.
I do like the little USB drive. Like I like the idea in the Mass Effect universe. There's like
that
a
they're
USB
still
drive.
using the
and
USB.
It's like, and there's like an iPad basically. Some crumbs around the coffee. You think they'd have like little robots to come clean that stuff up? And there's like a TV remote back there on the files.
Well, there you go.
I spent a lot of time staring at that screen. So.
Well, there's my little flame attack.
Okay.
It's basically a flamethrower. That's kind of awesome.
So some of the enemies have flamethrowers, but could you get a
Just kinda keeps
flamethrower
going.
in the multiplayer?
Well, I haven't seen any flamethrowers in multiplayer.
I mean, outside of the enemies, because some of the
I
enemies
just ran into Reiner. Sorry about that, Reiner.
He was in your way. He needs to, if there's a
here's
vortex
some
coming
dudes.
at you.
Oh,
Oh, so is that a Vorcha thing where you can kind of see them through the walls?
Yeah, that must be new.
All right.
Wow, I got that guy good. Let's see what this does. Oh, I'm all kinds of ticked off now.
I guess. Well, I don't know what just happened. I mean, I guess you're.
I've got this crazy new shotgun also. That's one of the shotguns you can unlock in this new pack. I don't even know what it's doing. Look at that.
It's just like spitting ice, or.
That's crazy.
And you have the red stuff coming in on the side of the screen. That probably means.
I think that means I'm in
something.
frenzy, actually.
Okay. So what does frenzy do? Just give you like.
It makes my movement speed faster. It increases melee damage. There's a bunch of stuff that
makes you more attractive to the opposite sex.
I think it probably makes me more attractive to the opposite sex. You never know with these Vorcha.
Who knows what Vorcha women are into? I mean, those guys
That's
are pretty
right.
hideous. Some broken glass.
There's a pretty cool background over there. I like that.
Is it weird to say I like the flags? I don't know. They just kind of. I don't know why. They just stick out to me.
It's a little weird to say that you like the flags, Kyle,
it's
but
like really windy, I guess.
You like whatever you want, man.
I'm into it.
Oh, there's my carnage attack.
Adding some really
good
commentary.
What this new weapon reminds me of is the Ghostbusters beam.
Oh yeah. I can see that. So do you have like a standard weapon with
proton
bullets?
pack attack?
Okay, I mean, do you have anything with bullets, or do you just have this like?
There's my heavy melee.
Oh, there's like some Wolverine action there. Some more Marvel comic references.
What's that, Joe? Joe's. Yeah.
What's Joe saying?
Right. Well, the one I'm using right now is the Regar something. Regar Carbine, I think it's called. And it's got this crazy like visual effect on it. Seriously, it looks like firing a proton pack from Ghostbusters.
So you said it was a shotgun. Is it a shotgun?
Yeah, it is. It's
in that
classified
class?
as a shotgun. I guess because it's like short range.
Okay. Because it doesn't seem very wide. Just it seems pretty direct.
Let's go do the data router.
So this is a typical.
I'm gonna go into a frenzy to activate this data router. It's gonna be great. I am so filled with rage about activating this device. I think we need to do that Wolverine melee one more time.
Yeah, that was cool. All right.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
I like that.
Let's try that one more time. Oh, whoa!
Wait, did you just get out the map? You're supposed to be down there, right? Okay.
Oh, here I am.
For a second, I thought.
Uh-oh, Reiner needs help.
Maybe he got slimed.
I'm gonna use an ops pack. I'm coming, Reiner. Oh. Sorry, you had to use a med pack.
So is that all these? Is this like health and stuff that you're seeing?
I think it is. I think that's like, again, part of the rage thing that I have.
Okay.
It gives me details about, or I don't know, maybe it's just an aspect of the Vorcha. Oh, it's you. Joe's telling me that he's using a power that gives us details about the enemies.
The ethereal voice, only Matt can hear of Joe.
It increases what, Joe? Oh, awesome. Joe's telling me online here that it increases damage against those things and also gives me readout information about them.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Whoa, I'm in trouble.
So Matt, you said, I mean, you've been playing pretty much since the game came out, like every week. I mean, you had all your characters maxed out and everything.
Yeah.
I kind of quit because I was really interested in getting my galactic readiness all the way up, but after I beat the game, it just, I don't know, I just sort of didn't feel the need to keep playing the multiplayer. I had a good time with it.
Yeah.
I think I got up to like level 17 with one character.
Sure.
And I played it a lot more than I typically play multiplayer because I'm not a big multiplayer guy, but I appreciate that they're giving out all this free stuff, but I don't know, I feel like I've personally kind of moved on, you know, but there's just something about this just keeps you coming back. I mean, you're just a big Mass Effect fan?
I'm a big Mass Effect fan, and I also think they've done a pretty good job of creating a cooperative experience that I actually want to spend time on, and that I enjoy with my friends. A lot of times these sort of pseudo horde modes that everybody and their dog is creating in new games these days.
A lot of dog developers these days.
A lot of weird dog developers out there right now. But they're making all these different horde modes, and a lot of times they are fun for a little while, but they don't have the progression that this game does, and doesn't have all the options of different classes that you can explore. I mean, here it's almost like playing in an MMO where you've got different roles that you can take on, where one person can be the sniper and another person is sort of the melee guy who can get up and do a lot of damage up close. And I like all the experimentation that you can do there, which in my mind means that these new packs that they're releasing are pretty ideal for a player like myself and my friends, because it gives us, right around the time that we're sick of the last map that they released, or the last class that became available, we get a new class to try out and some new powers and all sorts of good stuff. So I'm a fan, I'd say.
So your role, the animation for your role is he doesn't actually...
Well, down I go. We'll see if Joe or Reiner can come save me before I die.
Oh, there we go.
Way to go, Joe.
Go to the rest.
You're a hero.
But your role is it's kind of like a dash, sort of. Is that right?
Yeah, I've got all sorts of crazy... Here, check this out. So that's my, like, forward dash.
I think that's cool, because, like, the way the characters, and I think it's, from the very beginning, they've sort of designed all the aliens to be, like, human-shaped, like anthropomorphic, where they,
Sure.
you know, and I think that's a gameplay requirement so that you can mix and match your team, and they can still use the same animations.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that they don't just give the Vorcha a role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they give him something different, even though it would have been very easy to just take that skin and drop it in the human mold. You know what I mean?
Totally. Well, this is the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer Rebellion pack, if I'm getting the name right. I think that's right. That is out this week. People can go check this out. Although they won't have immediate access to all these characters, BioWare was kind enough to set us up with some of these characters right out of the gate. You will be able to unlock these new character classes and new weapons and all that kind of good stuff as you play. And you will get the 2 new multiplayer maps for free. So, pretty awesome deal.
Yeah.
I offer, for all the hits that BioWare has gotten connected to Mass Effect 3 and its release and the ending and all that kind of stuff, I gotta say, they're doing a pretty great job of offering multiplayer folks a reason to come back to the game every few weeks. So that'll be it for us. Thanks a bunch, Kyle.
You are welcome, Matt. Thanks for inviting me to come watch you play Mass Effect.
For sure, and stay tuned into GameInformer.com. We will keep updating everybody with new details about the multiplayer as BioWare fills us in on what they have coming up. We'll see you later.